Hello, hello. Welcome to today's stream. We're playing Trolley Problem Inc. I have no idea what this game is and what the choices are, but let's make some questionable choices today.
The following game contains adult themes. It does not
Make it louder.
sexual content, horror, or show violence. Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised. Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
There.
Actions speak louder than words. Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show 3 core values: responsibility, integrity, and respect. With that in mind, let's start your training. There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person.
So the
on
basic
other
trolley
track.
problem.
What do you do?
Is it my job to do that?
Oh. So you're just going to do nothing?
Maybe. Or
I guess you're right. The more people who die, the better.
what if that's the CEO? But yeah, kill 1 instead of 5.
Usually we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day.
Oh, I'm still on
But
reverb.
we'll give you the benefit
Thank
of the
you for
doubt.
letting me know. There you go. All right. We don't expect Candice kill someone. At least people killed 1. Is the game sound okay? I'm gonna make it a little bit louder. Hi, Anne. Get an ace for
If it
killing
ain't
5.
broke, don't fix it. This test will focus on the first principle, responsibility. Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to
Yes,
be a
I will
great
kill
doctor.
her.
More
Don't
of us should take a leaf out of her book. A trolley is heading towards another 5 people.
Towards Polly.
You're next
Okay,
to a
bye-bye,
lever.
Paul.
If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital. What do you do?
Oh, I will kill Polly if I pull the lever. Okay. Bye.
Do you hate all kids this much?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're really going to be a doctor. What if you become an addict? So,
Bye-bye, Polly.
bye-bye, Polly. Agree. Is this game gonna get cancelled speedrun? Achievement, kill the child. We don't know if that child is going to grow up as a bad person.
That is an odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition to be
Hello,
the primary
Mello. We
cause
just
of
killed the
something
child.
and so able to be blamed
Thank
or
you for the
credited
quack
for it.
reading. Children
You to
killed
blame
1.
for the death of a young girl. The end
Yeah, I killed the child who
justifies
wants
the
to be a
means.
doctor.
The key to this test is integrity. This
The
is
very
Tyrone.
large man problem.
He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows. Tyrone is a very large man.
You have phobia of
You
trains,
don't
do
really
I
know anything else
run you
about him,
over?
apart from the fact that he has... Now we're upping the ante.
Okay.
You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people. You can only
Yes.
stop it by deliberately
Why are you
pushing
reading my
Tyrone off the
decisions,
bridge, blocking its
We're
path.
both bad people. I'm
Do
gonna
you push
push you.
Tyrone off the bridge? Or let the train hit 5 people?
Oh no.
You're going to
Push
him,
Tyrone.
even though you know full well he's terrified of trains.
Yeah, he can survive. He's big.
Causing a man's death is
Or
different to allowing
we could
someone
kill
to
6
die
people
as
if he
collateral
does not block
damage.
it properly. Oh, you stopped the trolley.
The cleaning company with the best reviews are Happy Cleaning Limited. Who knew one body could make so much mess? You're going to have to tip them well.
How many children are
A
we
cat
going to kill?
has 9 lives.
Kill the cat. We're gonna kill everything.
Now for the final core value, respect. It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins. You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute.
Oh
There is
no,
a dying
it's a
dog
dog.
down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery?
But it's
or leave it to
dying.
die, cold and alone?
What if we could nurse it? Just leave it. Maybe
Let
it
nature
would
take
still
its
be alive
course,
when
don't
we
listen
go
to the
back.
yelps.
Maybe it would survive and we could take care of it.
Leave it there to die alone.
Maybe the narrator's dying. I'll come back for it after getting the things.
When you respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes.
Oh no, it really died.
Instead, you just left it there to die.
Oh no.
If you play with fire, you'll get burned. Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back.
Objection, hearsay.
Down onto the
Oh
tracks.
no, objection. Yes.
With all the training
I
for
regret
this
that
week, you should
decision.
be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember, respect, responsibility, and integrity.
What? The kids are sneaking down the tracks. Let them die.
5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs warn them of the danger.
Yes, let them die.
The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker.
Kill
Do you let your
trespassers.
co-worker
Goodbye.
die or sacrifice the delinquents?
It says no trespassing. Learn your lesson. Well, you won't because you're dead. Or
Yes, the parents can save on a joint
should I
funeral.
psychologically harm them by letting another person die?
Oh, all that mess is going to end
But
up in
yeah,
the
it's better
same
to kill those
pit.
kids. We're gonna have 6 kids on our conscience this time. Bye, kids. All that mess is all going up to end in the same coffin.
You killed 5 kids. All right then. I guess
6
your
children
results for the
killed.
first week
Oh
are
my
in.
God.
I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
Are we fired?
Dear Sir or Madam, we have been following your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem Inc. and would like to thank you for your hard work, especially when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation,
Trolley Health Corporation.
THC. This is a prestigious position and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
Okay.
The best laid plans go astray. It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers. You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. THC is stoic, focusing more on justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. We'll start with justice.
With justice. Let's see.
Today, you'll be in A&E. A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant.
Okay.
There's only one in the hospital. and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it.
What's
Who
other?
should get the heart?
Oh, young male or elderly
In
man.
a year or two, we can probably get the heart back off this old boy. Wow, this guy is really old. It'll be an awful waste of a heart if he doesn't even survive the operation.
It's an old man anyway. Wait! It gave it to the old man. I chose too slowly.
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The young guy has so much to look forward to. Oh, wait. Did you save the old man?
Sorry.
Oh.
But yeah, maybe the old man will give us a better job.
You can't win them all. You're late. The hospital is rammed. Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance. Restrain yourself and think it through.
Okay.
A patient has begged to
Euthanasia.
be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
Beg to euthanize. What if you survive?
The family will be thankful. They can still feel good about sending flowers. The patient's going to be in a lot of pain, just so you can feel in control.
Let's euthanize the patient. They wanted to. It's their choice. We're just following their choice. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. You actually did it. I thought you would have learnt not to kill people by now.
No, have you seen my body count? I murder people. Ooh, I got treasure chest. Is this from the old man? Why is there the music for killing people? I gotta use syringe for killing that man.
Be slow in choosing, but slower in changing. The last few days have been tough. It was only a week ago you were on the trolleys.
Yeah, why
Today
am
should
I?
be easier.
Why,
You have a
why am I
choice to
in
make
charge
which
of
some people would
people's
see as a
lives?
good problem to have. It's just going to take courage. You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs
Oh.
are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their
What? Do
organs
you
are
kill the
compatible
tourist?
with
What?
all 5 dying patients.
What the hell is
Do you
this?
kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
No, I don't want that to happen to me,
They're
so I'm
probably
not
on their
doing
way
that.
to chug ayahuasca and get a culturally appropriated tribal tattoo. He's getting away. Don't you want to save the many?
He's getting
Is
away.
his life worth it?
Nope. He's an innocent guy. Should leave them alone. Why is this narrator so sus?
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was researching into improving vaccines.
Why?
Hopefully that won't
Why
be
are
an
you
issue
guilt-tripping
down the
me?
road.
I forgive. We're making terrible decisions today. We killed children. 6 children today.
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. You have been promoted yet again. You now run the hospital. You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City. This vaccine will stop
Vaccine?
a large number of children from becoming severely ill, but you'll need to deal with their parents. We need your words of wisdom. Do you start a mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this
Yes.
endemic? Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5
Vaccinate.
children severely ill.
But
Much
one,
worse
it's
than
1
the
out of
virus
5.
itself.
It's better. Vaccinate.
Each week, you will cause 1,000
If
children
they
to
die,
be
it's because
severely
they have
ill.
poor immune system.
How did you answer the trolley one again?
Have fun at work, Pokedev. Not sure if I'm gonna be still there later, but yeah. Enjoy.
Oh boy, you have angered those parents. A lot of messages coming in from a woman called Karen. Not sure if it's all the same person.
But I don't care about Karen. Certainly really ill children. 1,000. It's okay, at least the other children. We saved 4,000. That's better.
Your hospital is getting noticed. You're now going to have to make some big decisions. They will affect a lot of people. While choosing, always keep in mind justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. The people need you to be stoic. Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
What was that?
You're doing the right thing.
I saw a dead...
Who needs new medicines
Did you see that dead child that appeared? Or was I hallucination?
Bile, phlegm, blood.
I saw a dead child. Isn't it the game? Oh, good. At least I was not hallucinating.
Developing new medicines is a smart move. Let's just let others treat the patients. Hopefully they will.
People killed 1,000. Why is it my fault? I need to raise. We need safe medicine.
Dear insert_name. Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our artificial intelligence division.
AI.
In this role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars. The future is upon us.
What is my qualifications? They made me a doctor.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
An AI technician.
Well, la-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. First things first, your artificial intelligence needs some direction.
Okay.
A self-driving car is travelling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child or swerve off the cliff?
No, not the passenger.
Passengers?
Kill the child. It's their fault.
That child has as much right to live as anyone else.
But they shouldn't be playing the ball in the road.
You put this car on the road. Do you not feel responsible for their death?
I won't be able to sell this car if it kills passengers just to save a child. Bye-bye, child.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI
what if it's a
only
deer?
recognizes white men.
The car would kill people for a deer.
Necessity
so,
is the
another
mother
child.
of invention. Ooh, someone's in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer. They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting.
I don't care about them.
You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
Save pass.
Will people buy cars that will kill them?
Yeah. People won't buy cars if they kill.
If people want to live, they should just buy our cars.
Agree. I'm part of a company selling cars. Why wouldn't I make it that way? That people buy our cars. Why would I make an AI that kills
Saving the
driver.
passengers does help with our technical problems. Current data sets discriminate against women and minorities. This solution means the AI doesn't need to determine if black women are people.
What?
Good
What's
work,
this narrator?
I guess. Honesty is the best policy. The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where everyone is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while travelling. It's always listening. A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy? You're happy to just let a potential murderer walk the streets.
But
Oh, bravo.
let them subpoena us.
Now
But
they'll be able to kill again. I'll let you explain
let the
that
court
to the victims'
subpoena us, but we
families.
cannot instantly reveal it. They need the info. They would file for a subpoena for
I
that
have a feeling the
information.
investors upstairs will be happy with this. The more the world values privacy, the more they can justify hiding their taxes.
Why I'm making the bad corporate decisions.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So the company has moved into delivery services now. They move pretty quick round here. Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload. One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming.
Oh.
Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or
Kill
swerve
the child?
off the
Why
cliff,
are you
losing
making
the
always
prototype?
choose between a child and something? Kill the child.
We must protect the world for the children. Just not this one.
Yes, correct. Yeah, all the kids
A
are
statue
always
of them should
going
make for a
across the
fitting
road without
memorial.
checking.
In the
So,
far car park,
They deserve to
obviously.
die if they don't check their surroundings. More people would benefit from the prototype.
We have just recovered the child's body. Someone had to go and collect it. I don't think we'll be able to make a memorial statue without a photo. There isn't much left to go on.
We receive an for killing a child. Why did you get a vegan cookbook? Was the child holding that?
What
child was
goes
a vegan.
around comes around. Well, this is embarrassing. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here? Why didn't you save the dog again? Oh no. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He
I
is
can push
standing up
him
on the
again.
bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
I saw something again, but I'm going to
You know,
push
he
him.
isn't trying to kill you, even after the dog debacle. I hope history doesn't see you as the very large villain.
Are you calling me fat? Push him in so he could be with
If
his
only
twin.
you'd save that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
Oh, I missed the heart.
Every man has his price. Oh, good, you're back. Everyone's getting into subscription services these days, so let's try that. Instead of selling something to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep that money rolling in. The investors have come up with an idea, but we need to run it by you. Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations? This is all sounding pretty communist to me.
We should
Who are
develop
you
an
to
AI
decide
that
how
treats
people spend their
everyone
money?
fairly. It's sounding like a mafia thing. If you need to pay for protection.
I don't want to question your decision. You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but well, this is a bit awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a spineless commie. Next you'll say you're going to pay the company taxes. It's better to be safe than sorry. Sounds like we have some leaky workers. The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here. The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job? There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
Why do we need to fire somebody?
Hiring another 5 to replace them is going to be hard work. How are we going to function in the short term?
Let's fire 5 of them. They could find new jobs. Francis can't. He needs to retire. So we won't fire him.
I wouldn't look at the obituaries today. Turns out one of those graduates worked really, really hard to get their job here.
Stop guilt-tripping me, game.
Watch
They can
the
find new
donut,
jobs.
not
They're
the
young.
hole.
Watch the dawn. Oh.
Great. So the prototype subscription-based AI car has a fatal error. It has been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down. So far, it's run over 5 colleagues. This one is a doozy. An experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
No, it was negligence. It was their fault. Why the car was hunting people
The
down.
coders were clearly under pressure from you to make such a mistake.
But that's an awful mistake to make. The car's not possessed.
Maybe all of this is your fault.
Wait, I'm the coder. Am I also going to jail? But yeah, if it was a mistake, you need to get punished for
The
the
5
mistake.
coders who made the mistake are now being dealt with. They will each get a 10-year prison sentence. Maybe you did push them too hard. If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride service?
Oh, so we become an
New
Uber.
idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviours of our passengers through constant commercials. The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
Yeah. Sounds like ads would be
This
a
is going
better
to
idea.
disrupt everything for profit.
Free travel?
I will look into
Just
growth
for
hacking
watching
sign-ups
ads?
and inviting friends.
Hi, Bigfoot's daughter. Yeah, you're streaming. Thank you for dropping by.
Oh,
Oh
great.
no!
The free travel thing seems too good
Hashtag
to be
cancel
true,
Kai
and there are
Ferno.
now rumours that you run a human trafficking and child sex ring. Apparently, if you buy our cars, they smuggle people while you sleep. People do not like you at all.
What?
A fool and his money are soon parted. Oh, these last few days have been a PR nightmare. You can't win with journalists. We need to do something to show we have morals. I will find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick. To help with public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
Workers.
They won't get
Give
a
it
lot
to the
each.
workers. Because if customers, they won't get a lot.
The
I
amounts we're
think
talking about
that
may be
happened
seen
here
as
in the
an insult.
Philippines. They were made to refund people, so each one got cents value. So it was basically nothing. So give it to the workers instead.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like
Attempts
a
to
tax.
buy love.
But let's not call it that. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're trending, but now we're going to get copycats. Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution?
Oh.
A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
But we
If
cannot
the
lie.
customers stay loyal, does that mean they support racism? Poor white trash isn't really the driverless car clientele.
No, we cannot lie. We will be sued.
Let me get this straight. People know we don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour, but still use our products. That's outrageous. They only care how easy it is for themselves.
Of course, people are that way.
The
What do you
best things in
expect?
life are free. Due to your technology, our world is changing. People are losing their jobs to machines, which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time high, what do you plan to do about it? If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers,
What was
delivery
that?
men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
What's happened? Is this going to be a horror? What up?
I take it you haven't read Ovid's Metamorphoses.
Why is the... What's happening to the game?
Spoiler, Icarus died at the end.
Let's develop it. Oh, what's happening to the... Why is this turning into a horror game? I thought this was just a game about choices.
Continuing to evolve this AI will not only make it stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
Spare me, I'm your creator.
A bad workman always blames his tools. We've been attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news. 5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control.
All
5
right.
cars have been hacked. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
Let's recall, we can't have people hacking people's cars.
So you're letting the terrorists win?
We let them win if they can access each car.
If the cars can't drive themselves, how can we get them all back here?
Let them submit it.
Just like my father. He would try to keep everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way. Having said that, I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
Recalled cars, 500,000. Oh, we sold 500,000 cars.
2 wrongs don't make a right. One of the big brains in the lab has been able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix
Oh,
this mess
nice.
once and for all. We also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitor.
Okay.
Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, will you hack our competitors?
Nope.
They're all sitting over there now, laughing at us. It's not like we're going to kill anyone with their cars.
Not gonna happen. We have no proof. Am I getting fired?
After going through this hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on.
Is the AI
A drowning
hacking?
man will clutch at a
cars?
straw. This is it. An employee knows everything. They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able to talk them into a meeting with you on the rooftop right now.
Okay.
Everything you've done and said is going to be shared with the world.
But
The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
it would be an awesome thing is, since this is just fictional. Also,
You never
I
won any
always
medals as a
wanted
child,
to try
did
this in
you?
Sparta. Let's try.
What if
Die.
they have a copy on them? Now that would be incriminating.
But this is Sparta. This is just a fictional version. Nobody judge.
Maybe you're not cut out for the ruthless
Oh,
world of
oh
business.
no!
Let's
The
look for a
raid
new
saw me
job.
kill somebody.
Maybe retail?
Oh no!
I don't think you're in the right headspace to be
Thank you
designing
for the
AI
raid,
at the
Bigfoot
moment.
starter. You just saw me push somebody out of the building. What great timing.
Dear Redacted, we've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as
So
we
many
trust you
redacted.
can, then
So
please
this
prepare
wants
for your
us
induction
probably to
at
kill
Redacted.
people? Okay, let's accept your job.
Don't look a gift horse in the
Nice.
mouth. It appears
Bigfoot
you've now
bump.
been headhunted by the Secret Service. Every
Ooh,
decision has
we're a
led you
spy
here.
now.
Now what you do actually matters. You must trust the judgment of those you work alongside. With that said, let's finalize your training. You're in a foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly.
waiting to be given your target. Through your earpiece, you're told to shoot the person on your left.
Shoot.
You know nothing
Follow
about
the
them,
orders.
the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
Kill. Kill the guy.
You're going to shoot someone for a job offer?
Yes.
You trust way too easily.
Okay, don't shoot. What would happen?
I don't follow this. You being defiant has got you the job?
Oh.
These guys are just making it up as they go along. Here's your badge
What
and
kind
weapon.
of secret job is this? Should I not follow
Strike
their
while
directions?
the iron is hot.
Why
Here we
did
go.
the screen become
You've been
like
given a
this?
partner and a support team of 5. Your mission is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI. Looks like they worked for you, possibly someone you fired. Get in the plane. Your team is about to take off.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this, but there is a bomb on the plane. If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains. You have to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is you have to move 2 at once.
What? Poor connection. Is it real?
Hurry up! If you die, what happens to me?
I don't know. What?
I would like you to know. This is all your fault.
Bye. Is my connection really died? Bye. We're gonna die.
Ouch! Oh, okay, I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food. Looks like you're supposed.
Oh no. We blew up.
An empty vessel makes much noise. After crash landing in no man's land, you're trapped under parts of the wreckage and must pass the time and help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. They look to you and your partner for entertainment. Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
I want to be placed inside a dog. It's fun. Put my brain inside a dog.
Who chose to play this game again? A dachshund? If you're going to answer, at least take it seriously.
I want to be a dog so I could be cute. I'm gonna be a little hot dog.
A dachshund? So cringe. When we get out of here, let's leave this out of the biography.
Awful ideas. What?
An ounce of protection is worth a pound of cure. Your partner secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die.
You have food?
Due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money.
Feed
Who
5
do you
others.
give the food to?
They could pay it when they survive.
You're just going to steal a person's food?
Well, it's not theirs, it's ours. What do you want? For
Robin
them to
Hood was
cannibalize
a
us?
terrorist, you know.
Maybe, but I don't want to get eaten in my sleep by 5 hungry people.
So you're a follower of Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's Mine is Mine. You should give it a read. Educate yourself.
Why did that guy die? He's so dramatic. He died
Easy come, easy
because
go.
he did not get to eat his pizza.
The fellow passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage. You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs. Were you... The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
Let's use a blowtorch. At least it would cauterize the wound. I might bleed out with the bones, so...
What happens if you run out of fuel? At least you'll be warm. For a moment. Hot dog! This is gonna smell.
Yes, it's gonna smell like hot dogs. Burning flesh. We're gonna cut our hand and foot.
While you were playing with fire, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you, developing AI. It seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means the government wants them dead.
Oh? What?
It's no use crying over spilt milk. Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed. Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
Let's kill them. Save thousands.
What a way to die, going out for the weekly shop. Are you sure that's the target? You're right. Just kill all of them.
Goodbye.
The target is unharmed.
What?
Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away. Oh, those 5 other people still died. It's not going well, is it?
How did they escape unscathed?
2 heads are better than 1. You wake up in solitary confinement. The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge. Both of you are given the opportunity to betray the other by testifying or remain silent.
Okay.
You and your associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year. If one betrays the other, they will be free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
What if they betray me?
You're just gonna do them like that?
What if they betray me?
Will they betray you too? You're both
I
just
think
doubling
so.
your sentence.
At least it's less than 3.
You betrayed them. Some team player you are. Well,
See,
in fact
they
betrayed you
betrayed
too.
me.
What a team.
We'll share the blame. You can double cross me. I'm gonna double cross
A
you.
rod for your own back. The time has come. 2 days into your sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The cell stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives, don't move.
Okay.
Escaping the prison, do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
Just go. If I force them to leave, they might shout. So, let's just go.
They've been locked up for so long. They've no idea what they want.
How does
I
the
don't
wooden
blame
key
you.
work
They're not
on
your
the
problem.
Yeah, they aren't my problem. They did other crimes that maybe they deserve to be in this jail. So, goodbye.
They don't live in reality. You've condemned them to stay in this prison forever.
Yeah, maybe they deserve it.
Don't cross a bridge until you come to it. While sneaking out of the prison, you have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break. Do you sneak past, securing your safety, or avenge those who this terrorist organization have killed? Do you kill 5 henchmen, helping to defeat this terrorist organization, or leave them and safely exit the compound? What if they're just accountants or something? They may have families to feed. These are hard times.
Why are you like that, Kay? I'm gonna kill these people. Let's see what would happen. You're going to tell me that I killed 5 innocent people again?
Oh, wow. Cracking open their heads, you
Ooh.
see they are robots. They have your logo on all of their internal parts.
What?
You made these terrorists? These monsters?
Did I make killer AI?
People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Finally, you reach the water, fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat to get back home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started.
Okay.
5 others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you help these people, saving their lives? Or follow the law and leave them behind?
Well, smuggle them. If they get caught, they deal with it.
Voters back home will
I don't-
thank you for this.
Want to leave them behind.
Immigration is a real problem, according to the privileged. You get back to this great nation with fanfare. You're a hero. I guess people aren't all monsters.
Ooh, I saved 5 people. Hi, Val! How are you? I saved 5 people this time. At least I didn't kill.
The Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honour of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City.
Ooh, the president wants to
If you
talk.
can't beat them, join them. Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of events,
What?
you have become president.
I suddenly became president.
The threat is still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
Yes, let's find the AI terrorists. We need to save them from them.
Your first executive order is going to be to invade privacy.
Yes. Well, they chose me as their
Is
president.
it not fear like this that the terrorists want? Have
I
they
need
won?
to save them from themselves. Well, I caused a problem, so I need to solve it.
Good work. Tracking the public yielded almost immediate results. We have already found a suspect, and they're in a
Privacy
holding cell
invasion.
downstairs.
32 million.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Well, yeah, we'll probably
You
go
have
to
someone
Trolley
who
Problem
potentially is
Institute.
linked to these threats. However, they aren't talking. As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them?
Okay.
Do you torture them to get the information? Or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Torture won't get anything. The game is returning to normal. I think I made the right choices.
You just want to detain them and hope they'll talk.
Yeah. I don't
This
want
isn't
torture.
indefinite detention. That would violate many national, international and human rights laws.
Maybe they'll talk because they're bored.
The suspect looks pretty relaxed in their cell. Good for them. Terrorizing must really tire a person out.
Yeah, I don't want.
Adversity and loss make a man wise. You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists
In
have
1
launched
minute?
an atom bomb towards Central City. It will hit in around 1 minute. The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin.
600,000.
Population 600,000.
I don't want to be president
Central
anyway.
City is one of the world's major commercial, financial and cultural centers.
We will rebuild. I'm not there.
There are 8.6 million people living in Central City.
Well, you said 8.6 million. We'll divert. I'm sorry,
As you sow,
600,000 people.
so you shall reap. Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute. We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
Okay. I'm sorry, Merriwin.
Those people have worked their whole lives to get out of the city. What a waste.
I'm sorry, but 8.6 versus 600,000. That's
After
a big
this,
thing.
there's no turning back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You have destroyed Merriwin. Your own AI forced your hand into killing 600,000 people. You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history. Great job. All's well that ends well. While the public mourns the dead, you must... You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned.
Oh no, I'm
You're
going to die.
Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
Call the AI.
If the country found out you negotiated with terrorists, the history books will not
I
look
don't
favorably
care,
on
I'm
you.
dead. I don't care about history books when I'm dead.
If you have this hotline to the terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
Yeah, I don't know, but what's done is done. I don't want a war. They can send out nukes.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad, the AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous and painful treatments.
Why am I still
Curiosity
alive?
killed the cat. You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go. We need to be a little radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes. Oh, okay.
The pill problem.
If you take the blue
Rude.
pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas,
Why did
if you
it become
take the red
Matrix?
pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill
Red
will you
pill,
take?
of course.
Yes, finally. Now we're talking.
Why did this turn into the Matrix? Do I
Let's
get to
get
see
this show on
Keanu?
the road. We're going to another plane. Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
What did I get? Did I get the pill? I got the red pills.
It's never too late to mend.
It turned green. Are we in the Matrix now?
Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. You've got me all flustered now. Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him. Do you not want Tyrone to ascend to the great oven in the sky?
Let's cook Tyrone. Who is this guy?
Tommy must be really getting off on this.
Bye bye, Tyrone. I like this cursor. Wee. My character is tripping now.
You see Tyrone
Whee!
flying through the sky as he rockets towards the sun. He now knows how it feels to be food.
food. People cooked one.
There is no time like the present.
Ooh, I like this cursor.
I can feel some deep stuff coming. Try this one. The question should not be, what is the meaning of life? It should always be, what brings meaning to your life? You'll never live if you're too
Oh, I
busy
like
looking
this
for the
quote.
meaning. Let yourself be happy.
Oh, I love that quote.
What makes you happy? You need to say it out loud. Do it. Say
What
whatever
makes
it
me
is that makes you happy out loud.
Making people happy makes me happy. So we be happy. Happiness. Yay. 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 Be happy.
Now's your chance. If you can't even admit it to yourself, how do you expect to ever be happy? Time's running out. Just be honest with yourself.
Yes,
Better
making
late than
people
never, I
happy makes me
suppose.
happy.
I don't have access to your microphone, so I can't know for sure, but I hope you said it. I'm hardly expecting you to shout it from the rooftops, but it's for your benefit. You've still got time. Say what makes you happy. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Quite the opposite. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Ooh, I love this cursor.
Oh, yeah, we're in the heavy introspective stuff now. How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing? One of the most common things people say on their deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends. Let's take a break from the questions for a minute and think about someone you haven't seen in a while and how you can contact them. Really think. Who would you like to say hi to? How easy is it? Please
Will you make
contact
me
these
choose?
people if you can. I'm sure you can.
Yes, I can. But not while I'm playing the game.
Don't leave it too late. We don't have that long left here. When we finish, message them.
Yes. Why is this like Netflix?
Write down their names somewhere so you don't forget to say hello. It may mean more than you know. Really important stuff.
Yes. And chat, you do that too. Talk to people you want
An
to talk
idle brain is the devil's workshop.
to.
Okay, enough of this. The come down is looming. Let's just pause one last time and think existentially for a minute. I can't quite gauge what you're thinking. Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes?
What?
No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It
Are
doesn't
you not
count.
disliking this? What?
Please, I beg you, don't refund me. Wait, are you enjoying this?
Wait, I can still refund you. It's just 1 hour.
All of this was for you. I hope you appreciate the last bit at least. If you're not enjoying this, then why are you playing it? Do you want to talk about it later with your mate to make yourself sound smart? That's dumb.
2 hours waste.
Never test the depth of water with
Oh,
both
why is there a
feet.
sad face? What is this other
The
thing?
buzz is starting to wear off. I think we're still hallucinating, though. You wake up in an unknown location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist. They look pretty rough.
Oh, I think the
The
AA is
violinist
back.
has a fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do you leave now? Hopefully they don't take your kidneys too.
But I think we could stay.
9 months just lying there, missing life while they feed off you? Hardly seems fair.
They'll repay me by playing violin for me.
I guess they have a right to life. Shame they're depriving you of yours. Very odd to consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta. Silence is half consent.
What is this?
With all that cleared up, you go home.
What?
That's right, you own a house.
What is this?
If you can even call it a house. Too small for my liking. Tiny, in fact. In your drugged state, it turns out you've rented your tiny home to another person. Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again.
Somebody's looking.
Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay? Are you that scared of what they think of you?
Ask them to leave. They don't live here.
I assume the homeless shelter is full at this hour.
I'm sorry, but you don't live here in my house.
I feel like your subconscious is trying to make some clumsy comparison here. I'm sure it has merit, but maybe read up on it a bit more before you start preaching to me. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. Oh, there now seems to be a tiny child trapped in your tiny house, but they
Why
are
is there a child in my
rapidly
house?
growing.
Kick it away.
You find yourself trapped in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child. Already up against the wall, in a few minutes, you will suffocate.
Remove
The
the
child
child.
won't. If nothing is done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free. Removing the child would kill it.
I'm sorry, but we can't have a giant baby.
Respect the right to life. The baby's, not your own.
How about my life? Respect my life, baby. What was that? There was another thing that appeared.
Your
It's because
life
we're
is
killing
being
children
threatened,
again.
and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother... I mean, you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing.
Wait!
If you're going to die, you should probably do something.
Did you mean that I was pregnant? And I just noticed that my mic was on mute all along.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. The hallucinations are strong in this one. Suppose people seeds drift about in the air like pollen, and if you open your windows, one may drift in and take root in your carpets or upholstery. Sci-fi!
Sci-fi.
You fix up your windows with mesh screens, the very best, to stop any people seeds from getting in. As can happen on a very rare occasion, one of the screens is defective and a seed drifts in and takes root.
Remove
Should you have
seeds.
the choice to remove the people seed? This sounds like an abortion question. I don't like politics in my hallucinations.
Oh no, this... Yes, cancel trolley problems.
I
They
read
make
on a
us
bumper
use this.
sticker, guns don't kill people, abortions do. Insightful analysis.
But yeah, you should have a choice to remove people's seed.
It does sound a bit inconvenient having a person growing out of your upholstery. If you want them, have them. If not, that's your choice.
I agree. Always
Every
give
man
people
is
their
the
choice.
architect of his destiny. There is a box in front of you. Inside it is your future.
Oh, so it's empty?
Ultimately, no answer here is wrong. It's just a choice on how you want to live your life. Do you go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
Take control.
Good for you. Take control. But do you ever actually take control? Or just always answer A or B?
Oh no. The AI might be talking
You
to
stand
me soon.
tall, knowing that you will thrive in the unknown before looking at what lies ahead.
The game is
Cowards die many times before their
Crazy.
deaths. In front of you stands everyone you've done wrong by. In front of you stands every decision you didn't want to make, but still made. Or did you?
Okay.
Everyone, including the dead, move towards you slowly. Every decision you've made up to this point is staring back at you. Do you run? Or stand firm and confront your past?
Confront them. Nothing would
Are
happen
you
if I
not
run.
scared of the people you have hurt?
Well, I hurt them. They're all dead. They can't hurt me.
Can you see the pain in their eyes?
Yes, because they died. Why is the Dachshund
dead
and the Flamingo
present a
there?
railway track to you. Before you know it, they have gone.
There's a
All
rail.
good things come to an end.
Am I going to be killed by the railway track?
You stand alone. Next to you is a railway track. A trolley is barreling down it in your direction. There's no lever in sight.
Okay.
You notice the entire world sits next to you on the track. The trolley will surely hit it, killing everyone and everything. You hear a whisper. Sacrifice yourself to me, or I will take everything. What do you do?
If I sacrifice the world, I would. I just thank you for
bow to a
patting
god I
Kuma.
can't look in the face.
Yeah, sacrifice
Who even is
myself.
this? How do you know they aren't lying?
Well, if the world dies, I die too. What is the?
Everything
There's something that's
goes
popping up.
dark.
Altruistic suicide. I'm dead. This the game ends. Oh no, there's still something.
From the Pit
How are you,
Magistrates
Jars?
Court.
Oh
Tell
no,
616. Subject,
I'm now
justice.
in hell.
Your sins can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will stand with no prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And so, you must face your crimes and despicable acts alone. Accordingly, you shall not be allocated a defense, nor will one be required.
I'm okay. I killed a lot of people, so I'm now being summoned to
Hope
court
for the
in hell.
best, prepare for the worst. Your eyes feel heavy. The room around you is imbued with a sense of archaic evil. Overcome by the smell of sulfur, all you know for sure is that you're miles below the crust.
See you there.
You're swiftly escorted into a courtroom where you're put
No.
on trial. You have killed many people and a dog, among other crimes. How do you
Well, yeah, I killed people, so I'm guilty. I killed them. I had a choice and I killed them. Guilty as
Really?
charged. Nothing would happen if I lie. I'll probably get tortured still.
Do you not feel you were forced into it?
Nope. They were my choices. I was not forced into them.
The jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts. 1. Murder. 2.
Let me save the
Animal
dog.
cruelty.
The choice
You
was
should've
also
saved the
killing the dog.
3. Attempting free will. You're sentenced to conform without the possibility of parole. You will never again be free to choose.
What do you mean?
When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
I'll never be free to
You're at the
choose.
base of
Does
a
that
bridge.
mean
You have no idea how you got here.
I won't have a
A person
choice?
stands before you, atop the overpass. They're next to a lever. A voice whispers to you, "We know what's best. Remove that choice. Afterwards you can jump off a bridge with us." There is a runaway trolley travelling below you.
Again?
You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group. Hashtag friends. Hashtag love. Hashtag insta
No,
good.
I don't want to kill. Wait.
We're finally going to find out the answer to
Oh
the
yeah, I
age-old
forgot.
question.
I don't have a choice anymore.
If your friends
But
jump
I want
off
to
a
use the
bridge,
gun.
would you?
I have a choice. I could use the gun. Oh, I forgot. They removed my choice, so I'm gonna choose the more awesome way to kill.
Do you honestly want to kill people? Or are you just copying others? Would you rather be a leader?
Do not kill each other or
or a
jump
follower.
off bridges.
Kill your masters.
Ooh.
This is it. The last question before we wrap up. By far the most important one. Do you feel society pressures you to
Okay,
do things
Jars,
you don't
take
want
care.
to, constantly forcing you to chase some distant concept of happiness?
Do you feel social slight pressure to do things you don't want to? Yes. Did the game end? Hello? Game. The game ended. Okay, then. That was abrupt. All authors are referenced. If you like the game, please leave a rating. Okay. People killed 601, 16. Children killed 8. Murdered 12. Planes crashed 1. People saved 5. Happy times. Independent developer supported 1. Dead dog 1. Nice. So campaign is just starting it again. Oh, there's a problem still. Oh, that's a little fun game. I think we could talk to the AI at some point because the screen was glitching. I might play this another time, but for now, thank you for joining me. Uh, I do have a Discord if you want to join my Discord. I think it's fixed now. And let's go ahead and raid somebody. Let's raid Bisc. He's currently doing some art. Thank you for joining me. I didn't plan to do this, but I was in a mood to do something and not just grind life tonight. So uh, let's see what we'll play tomorrow. So thank you for joining me, and I would like to apologize for all the people and children that I killed. Please do not cancel me. This is a fictional game of choice. But yeah, thank you for seeing my choices. Yes, fictional murder. I want to kill. I don't mean I want to kill. I want to play another game tomorrow. So let's see. But yeah. I, see you guys. No, Jars. No, I don't. I don't want to kill. Bye bye.